All right, half a day, everybody. Welcome to the show and welcome to the KWM studios from the Guam Power Authority. John Cruz and Harvey Camacho. Gentlemen, half a day. Happy Easter.
Yeah. Hi. Thanks for having us.
Happy Easter.
All right, and this, of course, is a very interesting time because you guys at Guam's, the People's Power Authority, are having the Power Symposium, of course, a couple days ahead of the University of Guam CIS's forum too. So, John, interestingly enough, POWER is a very appropriate acronym. So break that down for me.
It's promoting optimal ways for energy resiliency.
So not just saving a couple bucks and everything. We're going for, you guys are expert engineers or GPA, so we're going for optimal, right? The best of the best, if we
The
can.
best that we can. I mean, but given the constraints that we have too. So everybody talks about optimizing stuff. It's about how do you handle the stuff that you have the resources for.
Absolutely. And Harvey, this isn't the first rodeo for GPAs. It's now known as the Power Symposium, but this is the third year we're actually doing
Yes. Our third year. I was a speaker on the year prior, and it was a great experience. We got so many experts coming out to the island to be a part of this. And not only that, they want to commit their resources, time, energy, and expertise to our projects. It's a great connection and communication symposium.
And gents, by definition, symposia are always, like a two-way conversation. It's not like, a whole, an authority talking at the audience and everything. You guys are also taking away as much as you're giving and, getting a lot of feedback.
Yes. When we conceived of these pre-conferences, it was about we need to engage our customers on the island of Guam in a conversation. And we need to be able to people that conversation with experts in the field. And we're not only in touch with what's the latest technology, but what is the latest technology implementations. So we learn from a lot of these people, from the national labs and from the private sector companies who are in this space.
When it comes to technical planning, since you brought up, John, technology, how far out, how many years out, how many billing cycles out are you looking at implementing? Because GPA has always been within the government of Guam, like at the forefront of, making online payments for the consumer and all the front-facing stuff. And then, of course, with your infrastructure and everything like that, you guys are already looking, way down the road.
Well, the integrated resource plan, right, which is been rebaptized, has been baptized by the CCU as the
Nice choice of words.
Clean Energy Master Plan. That looks at a 20-year planning horizon. The long-range transmission plans look at 20 years. The medium-range distribution studies look out 5 years. And so that's a range of studies, anywhere between 5 to 20 years.
Harvey, is there a theme for this year's symposium that you guys are, all the talks and everything are all centered around?
Well, we always usually say like efficiency and stuff like that, but I think resiliency is the big thing. Is there's a slogan they put out there, making it all work, right? You looked at this, as he said, 20 years, 16 years. This is how long we've been planning this. This is everything is coming together. How is Ukudu and all these things going to affect this? So the big thing is resiliency. We want it to be affordable, efficient, and resilient. And how do we get that into the grid properly? All these experts giving us their advice and their opinions and their expertise of how do you integrate to the grid properly and all this fun stuff. But I would say making it all work.
Okay, has there ever been a time in Guam's history where consumers like me have used more power, like in our households, like out on the road, like EVs are starting to come up now. On a per consumer basis, have we ever consumed more of the resources that you ultimately provide?
So it looks like the individual customer, we have more residential customers.
There's that too.
Yeah, but they're consuming less.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are we really consuming less, or are we consuming
not a lot less, but it's less than
in a more efficient?
That's the demand side of it.
You got that, yes. We are becoming more efficient, right? And we're giving you people money to become even more efficient. Like our energy sense appliance, energy efficient appliance rebate program. We did a report on the performance over 2 years, and during that 2-year span, it resulted on $26 million of direct energy savings by the customer, right? And deferred about $27 million worth of generation. We reduced our peak by about 10 megawatts. So yeah, we're becoming more efficient, and we want you to become more efficient. But there are a lot of loads that are quickly ramping up to become reality. The first one is a military buildup.
Yep.
Second is data centers. There's a plethora of data centers that are coming up and are being planned. And those guys are the perfect customer for power companies. They consume a lot of power and they consume it all the time.
And we may be doing things like cryptocurrency here locally. The data centers may be facilitating AI functions and model training and everything like that. That sucks a lot of power.
Yeah, talking to Sharon Cassidy at GTA,
Yep.
she told me from a single rack, we used to see 5 kilowatts from a single rack. We're seeing 15. They're seeing 15 kilowatts on out of a rack, and she thinks that that's because they're doing AI. So AI is extremely compute power intensive, so it uses a lot of power. So
Absolutely. Okay, well, one other thing, Harvey, is the last time I had you guys here, you were talking about EVs. We've made a lot of progress on that front right now, and GPA has also said that you guys are deploying EV charging stations throughout the island, and you're trying to see how people using those and charging at home and everything is going to have like an effect on the grid.
Yeah,
and I know that's one of the topics you guys have been talking
John was huge with creating some kind of a steering committee where it's not just GPA, but it's the partnership of the community to work on that. And people are going to plug into the grid. EVs are great, but it's going to be a power draw. So we want to be close and know the technology of, let's just say they plug into the grid during our highest demand time, right? Which is the 6 to 10, and then we're getting real close to that threshold. We want to be able to have some kind of demand response initiative to handle that and have some view of that. So we've been in good communications with all the people involved in that, and they've been giving us good information. That's also going to be one of the topics on the Power Symposium too, that they're going to go over, is the EV managed charging solutions that's out there.
Absolutely. Okay, so it starts this coming Monday over at the Hyatt.
Yes, so Monday and Tuesday is going to be at the Hyatt. You can visit guampowerauthority.com/energysense to see the schedule of the symposium. Thursday and Friday, we are going to have a workshop at our offices, 2-day workshop deep dives. These are with more of the engineers, the PhDs that have come out and talk to our teams and train our teams. What's kind of different about the symposium, we're not telling the whole community come out and join this. This is really, I think we're at capacity. There's more experts that want to come out and present. It's very successful, but what's good is...
And you guys know how to balance capacity, obviously. So
correct.
and new to you guys.
Yeah, whether you're involved with it directly or not, it's going to benefit our island and our people, because all of this brain work that's coming out of it is going to get implemented and is going to get worked on. So it's
All right.
great.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we will see you there. I can't wait to check out some of the conversations. And John, you're always a great speaker. Harvey, you're fantastic yourself. So
Thank you.
Time.
I'll see you guys on Monday.